Master Puppets. Today I got a new beer for you from Carlsberg. It's gonna be their beer release, newest beer release here from the 4th. It was released the 4th of May. It's gonna be their Copenhagen 56 degrees north. I think it is, because it is 56 degrees in. Who knows? Yeah, it's a pale lager. This is Carlsberg's newest beer, and it is, as with their Tuborg Lime Cut, a beer they are trying to market for people who don't really like beer, because it shouldn't have the bitterness that some beers has. At least that's what they're saying. And they say that this would be a nice alternative to people who are out clubbing, drinking Asti or white wine or something like that. And I'm just like, what the fuck? If it's gonna taste like that, I wouldn't call it beer, but who knows? Yeah, that's about it. They're trying, just like Kult Kaiser, I'd say, which was horrible. They're trying to make beer trendy because they have a special website for this, and where they talk a lot about the design of the beer, the style of it. When they talk about this beer, isn't just about the beer itself. It's about people who want beer with proper taste and beer who prefer style and fashion. And I was just like, what the hell does that got to do with proper beer? I mean, I'm sure this is gonna taste so bland, but and maybe even skunky. Hopefully not, because it's just released. But yeah, that's about it. So it's a new try from them to make a beer for the mass market that doesn't really taste like beer, which should be, well, in the interest of people who don't like beer. Something like that. Yeah, but I think we should get it cracked open there and see what it's about. A nice smoke there. The cap is just like a silver kind of cap saying Copenhagen, blah 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 blah. Let's get it poured here into this small Carlsberg glass. This is actually the only Carlsberg glass I have. Wow, it is just so pale. Now, it says here on the back, our brewing expertise is being shared with the world. This beer has been designed by Carlsberg in Copenhagen and brewed by our expert brewers in Lithuania. Ingredients: water, wheat malt, rice, barley malt, carbon dioxide, and listen to this, natural hop flavoring. It isn't even made with hops, it's hop flavoring. Oh my god, and it's produced by Svyturys or something like that in Lithuania, which is a brewery Carlsberg has in Lithuania. Let's check out this beer and the aroma first. Wow, I don't really smell anything. Smells quite sweet, some sweet malt. Wow, the aroma is barely there. Ugh, and I get a subtle skunk in there. Cardboardy, kind of grainy aroma too, and the color on it, I forgot to mention that, is just straw pale. It's like just as pale as the what was it called? Lime Cut. Doesn't smell as horrible as the Lime Cut, but I do get a little bit of funky skunk in there, which isn't as nice. But the aroma is just mild muted. Only dominant thing here is a slight amount of skunk with a sweet maltiness along with a graininess. Doesn't smell that nice, so let's give it a taste. No. This is already skunky. Now, that's not that very good. The mouthfeel is very light. It is crisp though. It is crisp, because they say that in the commercial it's very crisp and light and refreshing. It is really crisp. It is kind of refreshing, but yeah, the flavors aren't that nice. There is no hop flavor in here to speak of, to be honest. I don't like that skunky flavor in there. Other than that, there's a lot of sweet malt. That graininess in there too. It's a very, very mild tasting beer. Very watery kind of too. It almost tastes like water with beer in it. Because I haven't had a beer that tastes so little of beer. I mean, wow. I mean, I can drink it, but it simply doesn't taste like much at all. I can see how they're trying to make this slight like lemony note in there too, but I can see how they're trying to compete with wine, white wine, because it kind of compete with a really cooled down white wine, because people who usually drink that in like when they're out clubbing and all, it's chilled so much down, the white wine. It's usually a cheap one that you don't taste it really at all. It's kind of like that. I have this chilled down. I'm not gonna try and drink it warm, because then I'd probably taste a lot of the skunk and a lot of the grains. I mean, this is shit, to be honest. Boring. This is probably the mildest pale lager I've ever had. Sorry, Carlsberg. I guess you hit the nail if you're trying to sell a beer for people who don't like beer. But for people like us who prefer great beer, this is a pretty big hit and miss. Rating wise for the Copenhagen, I'm gonna give it a 20. It's pretty bad. I mean, I can finish it, but it simply doesn't taste like beer, really. It is so like mild and watery and sweet, kind of. It's kind of tastes like mineral water with carbonation, with some malts in there. Very unpleasant beer, but not anything I'll be picking up again at all. I don't want to support this. So 80-20 for the Carlsberg Copen hagen, 56 degrees north. Don't check this out, guys. It's just a waste of money. That's about it for this beer review, guys. Let me know what you think of the Copenhagen beer here, if you've had it. Maybe you like it a lot. And because you don't like beer, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to comment, subscribe, check out my Facebook fan page and all that stuff. Well, I'm going to say cheers and some pretty sucky beer, and I'll see you in another beer review.